Alright, and this time I better save this before we go rambling on too much. And I'm going to, what we talked about was we want to try memorizing 2 measure phrases. So for Oh Susanna, or initially for Oh Susanna,
we're going to do 3
almost
measures
3 measures plus a note. The whole first phrase, which is okay, and that will be the first phrase that I want you to memorize off Oh Susanna. And then what you would do with a drunken sailor, I want you to memorize this and come back. And so once you've memorized it, you can work on increasing your speed on it a little bit, right? That's the idea of memorizing it, so that we don't have to read and play at the same time, okay? We know it now, so sorry. I talked about rolling this index finger from, it's kind of covering both strings. As you can see, it looks like it's holding this string down. It's really not holding that string down, but it's kind of sitting there. I'm holding the second string down, but I've got my finger kind of in a position where it's covering both the second and third strings, so that when I do this next note down here, I just roll onto it, right? Roll. That left hand rolls. And that, only that much. That would be good if you could just come back and play that at a little faster speed without pausing between that little roll shift, okay?
This roll shift, tell me where it is on here.
It's right from this 2 on the second string to the 2 on the third string.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you have to pick up your finger and do that, it's okay. But, all right, and I want to do this before we lose this, okay, and then we'll talk some more. So then I'm going to talk about the hot lick, which is from the 3rd fret. Let's talk about it on the middle 2 strings. On the 3rd string, we want to slide the second finger from 3 to 4, like that. We want to hear both notes. We don't want to hear a real quick slide like this, where we don't hear that 3rd note. We want to hear 2 notes. So you might have to hit that string, pick it with your right hand kind of a little hard, so that it lasts long enough when you slide up there, and you have to keep, there you go, that's it. Do you hear that? You got 2 notes. A little too fast. Let that 3rd string ring. That was better. Okay, then you're going to go on the next string adjacent to it. 1, 2, 5. So I'm going to play all the whole thing. That's going to be called the hot leg. And then we could do that in each pair of strings. We could start on the 2nd string. Using the 2 high strings, pitch strings, and we do it on the 2 low strings. Alright, so it's always on adjacent strings. Alright.
Does it matter whether they're above or below?
Yeah, you have to play the slide on the lower pitch string. Because the lick is going up in pitch.
The lick will be below it on the higher string. On the higher string. The lick will be on the higher string.
I don't know what you mean.
No, the lick will be on. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna close this out and then I'll talk to you,
All right.
okay? Because I think you'll get it. Let me see here.